Hello. Hello. Hey, Sarits.
Hey, hello
Hey.
everyone. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Go ahead, Sarit. You do the intro today because I'm a little scared
Are
because
you?
these boys been walking around hiding this book because they wrote their questions on a book and they didn't want me to see the questions. So I don't know what the questions are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid.
Me too.
Oh, okay, go, Saret.
I'm afraid and I'm excited because I want to see what they're thinking and I want to hear your response to these questions.
Some of these questions
And
have to do with you too.
I know, right? And
I
I
hope
might
they
just
do.
send them back to you if I don't know how to answer them. So we'll see.
OMG. Okay,
Yeah.
hello everyone. Oh, my name is Genevieve. Woo! From GM HR Solutions and the host of one of the hosts of Sister to Sisters, the Unexpected Extrovert, and FNM Drip. And I am here with my co-host, Sret.
Mm-hmm.
And today is part 2 of our
Mm-hmm.
previous live that we did last Thursday. Was it last Thursday?
It was.
Okay, yeah, last Thursday. I don't know what happened. We had, bad weather, hopefully that we have no issues today with the weather. I don't think it's supposed to rain and, no storm and we have I'm going to, it's not I'm not plugging them up and stuff or giving them a shout out. We have Spectrum
Mhm.
and it is horrible. It is horrible. We've been trying to, see if we can get another internet provider, but they're the worst. But anyway, hopefully we have no issues today. But then again, it might just work out for us. We do have issues because when some of these questions start getting hot and heated, then maybe we can use the internet or our inability to stay on as an excuse as to why we can't answer some of these questions. But yes, last time when we spoke, we were pretty much talking about raising children in 2023 and, and trying to find out, are we meeting the mark in how we're raising our children and trying to learn different slangs, different back in the day I thought we knew slangs and stuff. We used to speak slang, but I guess now it's completely different. What's in fashion wise, because school just started back open. And so I know it must have been a very tough time for parents, or some parents are probably still recovering. I am too. With school shopping, back to school shopping. Back in the day, it used to be that you're going back to school shopping for book bags and notebooks and, school supplies. But now, you know, the addition to it is clothing, sneakers, and everything. Yes, it was a part of my growing up, but back then, things were a little bit more affordable. Right now, I don't know what's going on with these prices. These prices are ridiculous. We learned last time that Jumpman's, um, Jordan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 10, 20. Lord, I know how to count, y'all. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All the different Jordans and Jumpmans or Nikes and stuff are in fashion. And last time we spoke about what I had to wear, XJ900s. When I first started middle school, was it no, it was Was it elementary?
Probably
When
middle
I was at the
school.
warehouse. Huh?
Middle school? Not
I
elementary.
don't know. I don't know. I guess
Probably
if
middle
any of
school.
my friends on there can remind me what the warehouse was considered and stuff. And even, when I went to Wingate High School, by then I kind of got my game up, stepped up my game because I was working and stuff. Had to buy my own, sneakers, and you, because you was a baby, and the trial and error phase went through myself and Ludi, or Ludi first and then myself. And then you got lucky where you got yourself some Air Maxes and stuff, latest Air Max, and then you're behind because you didn't have to pay for it, or you didn't have to struggle and stuff to get it. You lost it, and then still, after you lost it, you still got another pair.
Yeah, I was the baby.
Yes.
So I got
Ex-
a lot of more privileges than you guys did.
Yes, you did. So, you got lucky. So I guess there's a benefit to being the last child, because
Yeah.
the first one, the first child, the parent doesn't have a clue. So they're being extra strict. They're making all the different mistakes. The second one, they're kind of like, okay, I'm a little bit tired. But then if your second one is a little bit like me, like how I was and stuff, who's adventurous, then it's kind of like, wait a minute, this one is about to get loose. So we need to reel her in, and then reel her in really tightly. And then by the time for you, it was like, okay, you know what? Yeah. Let the other two raise the last one,
They were
and then
tired.
we'll spoil it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. With you. Yeah. They became retired. So we learned a lot from the boys. We asked them a lot of questions, which I thought were pretty, soft questions,
Yeah,
and
it's pretty easy
questions that
question.
that didn't
We didn't go
challenge
in,
them.
so they better
Huh?
not go in on us
So
when they
that I
ask
don't
us
know.
questions. So because next time, I see them, it's gonna be a problem.
Exactly. Exactly. They're not too young for them to get, corrected and stuff, or
Right.
get stuff taken away. And somebody's birthday is coming up. Amir's birthday is coming up. I don't see him in the background. Akil, where is Amir? Tell him to come on in the background. Then we'll bring you guys on. But yes, so we are excited, but very scared, very, very, very. I've never been, man. I joined the military. I took it like a G. I
And
did
you
so
understood it.
many. I'm definitely scared because I don't know what these kids gonna ask. And then we have people on, that we have to be politically correct. We have to be, you know,
We'll
whew.
see. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm excited. I'm excited to speak to the young men again. I know that they had a great time last time when they came on and spoke to us. I really enjoyed them on the panel as well. It's always good to hear from young people and hear their aspect on things growing up in their age, day and age. I was watching the MTV Awards, was it the night before or so? And it was just like, really? Like, where's the performance? Where's the energy? Where's the fire? Like, it was so dull. It was so boring. But growing up in the 90s, it was the best. The best of the best. Okay. I was in front of that TV making sure I do the movements and sing all the songs, rap all the lyrics right with them. Now it's just like, there's no substance, it's nothing. So now we're in a new time. So let's hear what questions they have for us.
You really ready for this, sir?
I am. I'm ready to go. I'm
Okay,
as
but the one thing that they did tell me, and I'm sure they'll probably, when we bring them on, they'll probably put out there that they actually want us to answer it. And from the way Akil sound, he was like that we have to be he doesn't want us to be politically correct. And I'm like,
Of course
dude,
not.
we
Why
on
should he?
Facebook, huh?
Why should he? I mean, he wants the real, okay? And we're gonna
He
give him the
wants
real.
the real, but
Mm-hmm.
girl, I got a business that I'm trying to run, and there's a lot of things that we can't take back and stuff, and we're live, so we can't we can't edit this. We
We'll
can't
see.
edit this. Oh my goodness. I am dragging. I am definitely dragging
Yes, you
this
are.
because
10 minutes in. Let's
I
go.
know.
You guys ready
Okay.
to hear these boys? Let's bring them on.
Okay. I'm going to bring Akil and Amir to the stage. Hello, Akil. Hello, Amir. How you guys doing? You can't hear me. Okay.
Hey, boys.
What's up?
How's it going?
It's pretty good. I'm chilling.
Okay. Are you guys excited for tonight's live? For the continuation? Part 2? The sequel?
I have some good, interesting questions.
Oh, you guys are so serious right now.
I have some very good questions.
You guys want to introduce yourselves to people who've probably seen you guys for the first time?
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I was setting something up. Okay, I'm Akil. I'm 16, and I'm a senior in high school.
I'm Amir. I'm 14, and I'm a sophomore in high school.
Okay. All right. So how are we going to do this? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, well, before they start, somebody chill. I'm so serious. You hype.
Yes. All right. Whoever's watching, whoever's in the audience, y'all better back me up. Okay. If I can't answer these questions, you guys better step in and write them in the comments to help us out. Okay.
Yes,
we can't see with Amir.
What are you doing?
Yes, right. I am. Woo. Akil, are you looking for this book? Is that what you're doing? He said he wrote down like 15 to 20 questions. And I'm like, yo, this show is not that long. We're not going to be staying on for that long. So you're going to have to consolidate your questions, my boy.
Pick the best top 5. Depending on what time, how much time we have.
Okay.
All right.
First question.
Start with the easy ones first.
Yeah, I'll start with something light.
Okay. And you guys can actually direct who you would like to answer those questions.
All right. So I'm gonna give you the first question because Naomi said that you guys' generation was lit. So I'm trying to find out what was so lit about it.
Yes,
So
it
my
was.
first question was, what were some of your favorite pastimes as a kid/teenager? More so teenager because you were more grown and could do what you want. But what was your favorite pastimes?
Dancing. So the 90s, we had the hottest music. We had the hottest beats. So definitely we were in the streets dancing, in the house dancing. We used to think that we were a group, because they had a lot of girl groups back in the days. So we used to practice religiously in the summer, different dances. And then we thought in the back of our heads that we were going to make it on Star Search. So that was lit to us. Star Search was like Apollo, night at the Apollo. You heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, like American Idol, maybe for your generation, American Idol, where you go on and you perform and you become a star. Even Beyonce was on Apollo. Star Search. A lot of people went on Star Search and became famous. So we thought we were next up. We weren't, as you can see, but that was lit. Shopping was lit to us. Even if we didn't shop, we went window shopping. You heard that song? Your window shopper.
Oh yeah,
That's
I know
what we
that song.
were. Yep. And that was lit because we always fantasized on what we can wear, who we can be. We could be anything we want. We used to look out the window and say, "That's my car." Like any hot car that passed by, we said that was our car. Okay, even if it was a Toyota, but with a fly color or a cute boy hanging outside of it, that was our car. Okay, playing outside, double dutch, just sightseeing meaning just sitting outside in the courtyard, looking at the high school guys when we're in elementary. That was lit. I mean, we had a great
Yep.
time being
Even
outside,
Naomi.
playing outside.
Even Naomi said it. We were not sitting in the house all the time. Yes, Naomi. Absolutely right. Yep.
Yes,
We were actually
America's Got
outside
Talent.
playing.
Yeah, something like that. Hmm. So it
Okay.
was so
Okay.
much for us to do back in the days. Our imagination was crazy and we brought it to life. Like we physically did what we thought and we imagined. Nowadays, y'all, the kids' imaginations are like on TV, on a game, on social media. So yeah, you guys are very
TikTok.
smart, but I don't think they use it to the full capacity that we did because we didn't have all that. But yeah, that answers your question.
What about you, Mom? Same answers?
Kind of, but thank you, Naomi, for helping me out. Yes, we were independent.
No, don't cheat.
Yes, no, we had a lot of fun. Doing a lot of physical activities, playing double dutch, playing
Mhm.
outside, going to what was at least for us and stuff because we were so sheltered and stuff, going outside to the store, to the corner store to get some ices, the 25 cents ices, the chips and stuff, and walking back home and sitting, in the courtyard and stuff. Doing those things were fun to us. And then even sometimes we got a chance to play video games and stuff. But for our video game session, if our parents needed us for something, we had to stop, pause the game,
Yeah. Oh, wow.
get up and
Lose
do
a
what they
level.
said. But
Lose a level.
yes,
You have
yeah,
to start all the way from the
exactly,
beginning.
exactly. You
Oh, that sounded like
yep,
a
you
job.
lose. Yep, you let yourself die and stuff just so you can go do whatever task that they assign you to do and stuff, and then we'll come back on the game. But now it's a little bit different with you guys, where you guys are playing with people all over the world, and you can't stop. You can't stop
Right.
the game, and your parents could be about to pass out. They need a cup of water, asking you for a cup of water and stuff. You guys won't get up. Back in the day, we were our legs. We were the legs to our parents and stuff. My
Mhm.
parents had the three of us and stuff that they raised, in the same home and stuff. We have other siblings and stuff, but they weren't raised with us. So we were, their legs. So if they needed water and stuff, but for us, my parents would triple our names together. Mimi Sese Ludi and stuff. Go get this, go get that and stuff. So we had to get up and go do it. Now, you guys, y'all get a chance to, okay, I understand you playing your game. So we'll let you play your game because we don't want you to lose. When in fact, we lost so many different games. And I don't know, because I was, a little bit heavy on the video games more than, Titi Cheeks and your Nenin, Akio, your godmother, our older sister, Ludi. But I used to get that little bubble under my finger from playing video games and stuff. But the way you guys play video games, one would wonder that you guys would get that little bubble, that callus,
Yeah.
under your
They
fingers.
evolved
I
the
never see their
controller so
fingers.
much.
Sounds like somebody
Yes.
was over there abusing their controller.
Man, yes, because I used to play Super Mario and I used to be very animated with
Yes.
everything. So I'm trying to
And how
make
would
sure
you
I'm
jump?
winning. I'm
How would you
jumping.
make Mario jump? Physically. Should be physically jumping so Mario could jump. Okay.
Yes, I'll be, physically jumping with Mario, or even if I'm playing Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat and stuff,
What
I
about
just be,
Street Fighter, Mortal
doing all those
Kombat?
things. It's like I got more of a workout when I was doing those things. But then you guys, when y'all play y'all video games, it seems like you guys are just like this and stuff, and nothing's happening. So
Right.
yeah, I don't know if I answered your question, Akil.
Oh, I think I got a good answer from that question.
Okay, let's read some of the questions from the audience. All right.
Okay. So, Naomi, thank you for the comments. We were independent. She said we were independent. That definitely is true. Because guess what? Who took us to school every morning? We did. We walked to school. My school was like 30 minutes away, and we walked. We got bus
Walked or took
passes
the
and stuff
bus?
like that. But yeah, sometimes we would just walk. Like walk to the store, walk to get food after school was the funnest thing because we used to walk to the store, walk around, walk a friend home. So yeah, we had to be independent and responsible. We had to make sure we came home and we had to lock the doors, don't let nobody in. And we were home alone, but we had to be responsible and make sure that we were safe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's see. Yep.
Oh,
No
Naomi
checking
said they would
homework.
cut the TV cord. Yes.
Yeah.
If we play too much. Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
they didn't care if they bought it. I mean, they were mad at that moment. This is what's fun for you. We mad at you. We need you to pay attention. Slip. And guess what? They ain't care if we didn't have a new cord. But, after a while, they give us one. But now, we're more lenient. We'll feel bad and not cut the cord. We'll just, say you're on punishment or you're grounded. But please.
Mm.
Yep.
Don't get that. Okay. No checking homework. No, we had to make sure that homework was done, turned in, and correct. Okay?
Yep.
Because at the end of the year, they'll check that report card or that semester. And that's when you get tagged if that
Tagged.
report card wasn't right.
That was the word you wanted to use.
Yeah. Okay, what
Yep.
else you got for us?
Okay, sticking with the 80s and 90s. Who got in more trouble when you guys were younger? I think I already know the answer, but who got in more trouble?
What you think?
Oh,
What
I
you
think
think,
I already
Jennifer?
know the answer, but I wanted to hear from somebody else's perspective.
I don't know. I don't think I got in trouble really because, of course, I was the youngest. I was the baby, and
Oh,
if something happened or if we did something wrong, I'd be like, they're older than me. I just followed them. So
wow.
That was her excuse for a lot of stuff.
yes, so probably Genevieve or Ludi, but probably I don't know, probably Genevieve because Ludi, she did the right thing. She paid attention. She was good. Yes, Naomi. Yeah, probably Genevieve. She's not saying
But you know
anything
what?
because she knows. Yes.
You know what? I don't think I did anything wrong though. I didn't do anything wrong. One,
Hmm.
because Surette was too young, so Surette following people, so people get in trouble for her. She wasn't as fast as she needed to be to, get back to acting like nothing happened. So,
So you're saying you got
but
caught because
if
of her.
I didn't have, huh?
So you're saying you got caught because of her.
Yes, yes, because she moved a little bit slower, and Ludi, your nenen, she would be like, "I ain't with y'all. I ain't with y'all. I'm not. I'm not about it. I'm not. I'm just sitting down." So she'll just go sit down, and I used to be like, "Yo, we're kids. We gotta have fun. Everybody is outside playing. Everybody is doing this. We need to go do that." And then I used to be like, "Yo, Soraya, let's go outside. Let's, it's hot inside because we didn't have central air and stuff, or not, or people who have central air. And then for those who don't have central air, we didn't have AC in our windows. We had a little fan in our
Yes.
window. I don't even know, was that even something back in the day? I don't
Yes.
remember seeing a lot of ACs in the
There were
windows.
some ACs. There were some ACs. But because we lived on the first floor, we got an AC eventually. But the window
Oh.
fan was what we had. It was one of those box fans. I mean, it did the trick.
Yeah, but it didn't do the trick enough for me. So I wanted to get some fresh air. And I think the only reason we got in trouble because our parents didn't want us to go outside when they're not home and stuff. And by the time they got home, everybody went in and then we had to go to school. So, I don't think I did anything wrong. I think I was just trying to be a kid.
Okay, so let's roles reverse this. If I
Okay.
went, let's say, you weren't paying attention. I went outside and I went to go play football or something. Would you be upset?
It depends because back in our day, where we lived there was a courtyard and it was enclosed, so we were able to go outside if our parents allowed us and stuff, and we could play football, and kids were playing outside. It was safer. But then now for us, us where we live in a community, and so where in the community there's no, and the closest park we have is the school park, where we try to go, but there was no park. So it's like if you're playing in a community and the community that we live in, there's a lot of older people and they don't have any kids. So, they're always complaining about, kids playing and throwing balls and this and that outside. So I think it's because of, where you live. If you live in a community and stuff, and then you have people in the community that likes to complain, as parents, we don't have time to be hearing people complaining and stuff. So instead, we'll take you guys to the park, or we'll, take you guys somewhere, or if you guys are playing outside, we'll be outside with y'all. So if an old person or, older person comes out and start complaining, then they're less likely to complain if there's parents there, as opposed to if they're just seeing kids outside. So with you being able to play ball outside, because a lot of times you guys, my kids may be cautious when they're playing, but your friends, maybe they're not catching the ball, or if they're running, you already know when y'all running, you can't control when you're running, you're going to jump in, hit somebody's car. Back in the day, that used to be the thing where we sitting on people's cars.
Wow.
So,
She didn't answer the question, Akil.
So would you be mad? Because we got that lot over there that we could play in.
It might be a little
minutes.
safer now than back in the days. Okay, like we
it
said
is
in
a
the
little
last
bit
slide,
safer.
we had bullets flying here and there, and we were still trying to get outside. Now,
yes, but now we have bears. We have
bullets.
bears. We have foxes where we live. So, you
Okay,
don't have bullets.
Wow. I'll keep that in mind for when I want to go play.
Right.
It depends.
Watch out for the bears.
But see, wait, hold on. But see, back in the day, I don't feel like we were able to communicate with our parents and stuff because they wouldn't they wouldn't respond. So until later when we got smarter and stuff, where I would ask, if we ask, Poppy, our dad, to do something, that, if he doesn't say yes, if he doesn't say no, then we know it's a yes. So we learned that later in life. But if I knew that all the time, that when I ask him something, if he doesn't say no, then I can do it, then yeah. So for you guys can ask us and then we can tell y'all. So which is why, I used to sneak. But if you ask me, I'll probably be like, yo, Akil, all right, you guys can play, but make sure you guys are not running around crazy. Make sure the bears are not coming to attack y'all and have y'all phones and whatnot. So it's a little bit different.
Are you serious about the bears?
Yeah, there's actually a story behind that. We were coming back from the park one day, and there was a bear in the forest that we didn't notice, and it was started to run up next to us, and before it got scared away by a car. So I see where the bear thing comes from, but so just to make sure we're on the same page. So tomorrow after school, I can go play in that lot over there with the football.
Tomorrow is Friday and it's, it's not a school night. And, if you finish the chores and stuff, and then yeah, Pop and I, yeah, we'll be okay with it. Yeah,
That sounded like a struggle.
it was.
It took 10 minutes.
Okay.
It was. Next question.
Okay. Well, Mom, you've heard this question before, and I don't think you're gonna want to answer it, and because you brought up the bears and the animals and whatnot. So my next question, I think you already know what I'm about to say. What do you think is the biggest animal you could beat in a fight?
I think a cat.
A cat?
Yes, a cat or a raccoon. I'll stomp the crap out of them. Oh my goodness, I'm not even supposed to say that. If they were to attack my babies
If
or
you were being
myself, I
attacked,
would protect myself.
Yes.
if you were being attacked by an animal, what's the biggest one that you would fight, that you would try to fight off? Because obviously, if like a gorilla attacked you, there's no real reason to fight back. You're not gonna win. But like, if I don't know, a small dog attacked you, would you fight it off? That's the question.
Because I'm an animal lover and stuff, I wouldn't fight no dog and stuff.
But you would protect the dog.
Would you protect yourself?
You will protect your child and myself from attack.
Yes.
From someone.
Okay.
Or
yes.
something.
Yes, I would. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I have a few would you rather questions. Right at the bottom. It's blank. I have a few would you rather questions, and I kind of want to see where you guys answer.
Okay.
Would you rather be, this is a very basic question to start it off. Would you rather be rich and sad, or would you rather be poor and happy?
I would rather be poor and happy because that's what I am now. No. But I mean, happiness is everything, I guess. Happiness is everything. Being poor, as long as I have enough to live and I don't have the extra stuff that I don't need, I have the necessities, then I'm happy. Yeah, I'll definitely take that any day.
But I mean poor, I mean you're on welfare and you're 30 days past rent. I mean, you are not really getting by at all.
But I'm happy, right?
But you're happy with life. You're just
yeah. So what's making me happy? Something else? Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. As long as I'm happy.
Okay. Mom, what about you?
I'll be a rich, sad person.
I agree.
Because I can, find activities. I can do activities and stuff to make me happy. So yeah, I'd rather be sad and happy, sad and rich.
That's not the question. You're just sad, period, and you're rich.
That's fine. I can buy happiness.
Well, you didn't say you could buy happiness. They just say you're gonna be rich, but you're still gonna be sad. Even if you try to buy happiness, it's not gonna be happiness for you. You're gonna be sad.
I'm crafty.
I'm crafty. It's so bad. You have chronic depression.
Right. I'm happy. Happy and rich. Or sad and rich.
Sad and rich.
Whichever. Yes.
All right.
Okay, what else?
Next question. Would you rather be born in the 80s or the 2000s?
Definitely the 80s. Because I don't know what y'all got going on right now.
The 2000s, the beginning of 2000 was okay.
Thank you, Two Cheeks.
2000, the year 2002, that was close to the 90s. And it was still hype and culture friendly and music wise was good. Everything was good in 2000. I don't know about the 2023s, 2016s and stuff like that, 2017s. So, but the 80s was all right too.
All right. Okay, I have a question that it's a little bit of a thinker. Would you rather be the president of the U.S. for 2 terms, or would you rather be the king or / queen of a small country? Not really small country, but of a less rich country, let's say, like Spain or England or something like that?
I don't know. The kings seem to have more of a lavish lifestyle than the president of
But
the
then
U.S.
again, the president has a lot more power.
For 2 years.
Not
How long is the kingdom? How long
Well,
do you
2
become
years or 2 terms, you mean?
two terms. 2 terms.
Okay, not long enough. How long can you become a king or a king?
Your
Or queen?
whole life.
Right.
Until you die, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think that's what it
somebody
was.
else. So I'll take that.
I agree. Mom.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll be Queen Genevieve.
Okay. All right, let me put a twist on it. Let's say, since you're in a poor country, you end up getting into a war with a more rich country, like Russia or China or America. What are you going to do then? Would you still be happy with your decision?
Yeah, because that's my role. That's what, I have to do. I chose to become a queen, and I have to rule accordingly.
All right.
Yep,
And
same thing.
I seemed like it, yeah. All right.
Mhm.
I agree with it, but there's nothing I could say that would make you not want to become a queen.
Not a queen or become a president.
Yeah. There's nothing I could tell you.
I mean, if you have something you want to try to tell me, but if I don't, something.
Statistically, kings and queens get assassinated more, so I mean, that's a risk you're taking.
Well, I would have to do more research on that to compare.
All right.
What else you got? What's the hard questions?
Oh, the hard questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why did you join the field, the job field that you are in now? What made you choose, for example, HR? Not other than money, because if you were choosing money, you'd probably be. If you had your way, you'd probably become a doctor or something. But why did you really choose HR, or what was it, healthcare? I think what it was, CGs?
For your mom?
For you.
For me,
No,
healthcare.
For both of you. Okay.
Well, for me, I chose HR because I like to help people, and I know having a job is very important, and in trying to I guess help families with all the different poverties that people are facing. So by me having the firsthand knowledge of what we're looking for or what's being looked for with the different managers and stuff and what the job requires, I feel like I can help people because a lot of times people don't have the information that they need. And when I first started, at least going into the federal sector, I didn't know what was required. I didn't know, I knew it was something that a lot of people wanted to go into, and it was so difficult because sometimes for you to get into a job with the federal government, someone has to have died and stuff, and then for that vacancy to come available. So by me being in there and or prior to me being in there, seeing how hard it was, I wanted to make it easy for people. So which is why I got into that profession.
Okay. What about you, T-Cheeks?
I got into health care because I used to, when I was in high school, Genevieve used to work at a nursing home. I don't know if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I used to go and I used to volunteer with her on the weekends. And it felt good, like speaking to the elderly, talking to them, helping them with their food feeding, getting their nails done. And it just made them feel so good, like, they weren't forgotten, like somebody was there for them. Somebody was, still, thought about them, So growing up, getting older, graduating, I went to work with the kids, and then I went back to working with older people, elderly, and training and stuff like that. So just educating the families, making the elders feel comfortable when they do go to a nursing home, because at this point they're thinking, their life is over, their family forgotten about them. So just making them feel at ease, that they're still loved, that there's people still thinking about them. And with the families, just educating them on options for their families, allowing them to tell me about their experiences, to walk them through the process, because it's a big change, when you're working day to day and you're like, oh, my parents, my mom and my dad, they need help. I don't know what to do with them because they're older, they need assistance, and I'm just there giving them information and guiding them through the way. So, I just, like to do that. It's heartfelt. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good answer.
Thank you.
Okay. I have one more light question before I get into possibly the hardest question. What is your favorite thing to cook and why?
Go ahead, Genevieve.
I mean, I don't know. My favorite thing to cook, I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of things. And so I don't know. I mean, I probably had more favorite ones when it didn't require me to be in the kitchen for too long while I'm trying to, also run a business and raise kids. But
when you have time, what's your
when
favorite
I have
thing?
time.
Yes.
I think I like cooking, or not cooking, but making pizza, baking pizza with you guys. I like doing that one because it's a all hands on activity, and then to see the different toppings that you guys put into your pizzas, and then for us to get creative with making our pizza turn into a Haitian style pizza and stuff. So I think I like that. Things that I can do with you guys to, get help. But if it's, I mean, I like to eat a lot of different foods, but for me to make it, favorite thing to make, I think I'll probably say, pizza with you guys.
Okay.
That was a cop out answer, because she cooks a lot of different things and she chose pizza. Akil.
I mean, I don't like to cook it. I have to eat. Y'all have to eat. So what about you, Saret?
I don't know, but somebody's trying to be funny on here on this chat. Did you say
hash browns?
What happened?
You like hash browns? Like
I was talking on the phone with this person and someone else, and I was grating my potatoes to make hash browns, and we're like, "What is going on?" They're like, "What is this noise?" And I was just like, "Wait, is it me? You talking about me?" They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm grating potatoes." And then I'm like, "Okay, do you want me to, put it on mute?" She's like, "No, you fine, you okay." Then I'm starting to grate my potatoes. Like, well, how many potatoes you got to grate? I'm like,
for real. Yo, you went old school grating potatoes.
Yes, because I was making potato pancakes, like, potato fritters. And they came out really good. And that person is just jealous because they didn't get a chance to try it.
Yes, Sharita, I agree. Potato pancakes or potatoes. Hey, you peeled up, you grated the whole bag, sorry.
It was like maybe 3 or 4. And then I had to grate some onions to add to it. So I don't know. I like to cook a lot of different things, new things that I see on the web, and just cook them. Whatever tastes good is the best thing that I like to cook, I guess. Oh no, I like to make tacos.
I was waiting for you to say something like that. Tacos
Yeah,
or
like,
Southern food.
yeah,
I was waiting for it.
yeah, something like that.
So Akil, I know it's you guys' turn to ask questions. So can I throw that one at you? Which food do you think that, or which food do you see us making a lot, or which food you think we like to make? I mean, I think you said tacos for Surrette.
Yeah, Tita Cheeks likes to make tacos or pork chops, collard greens, and cornbread. That whole spiel over there.
Yeah, I do make some good cornbread and collard greens and
Yeah,
stuff.
I get for that.
Okay.
What
How
about me?
about
That's
What do
easy.
I? What you think I like?
Um, mm, you never seem particularly happy while you're in the kitchen, so
Thank
I'm
you.
not just saying it's something that you actually like.
Thank you. Yeah, because
Um,
when I'm in the kitchen, I don't want nobody else there. You guys like to walk around and do. When I'm cooking, let me concentrate. Like how the thing go. Let me cook. Let me do my thing. When it's ready, you guys come eat. I don't want people talking to me. I don't unless I'm talking to you. But no.
So now you really gotta be conscious, and when you're cooking, you better have that smile going, because
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, he's paying attention.
Right.
I
Shoot.
I think the only thing I've ever seen you happy to make was an Asian dish. It was when we
Yeah,
were at
she likes
T.G.'s
making
house
Asian
and
dishes. Mhm.
we made a whole plethora of Asian dishes. That was the only time I ever think I seen you happy to cook something.
Yeah, she made
Because
like
I had help.
Wow.
dumplings, a whole different slew of types of
Yeah.
dumplings. That she loves making fried rice,
Yes.
Oh
and
No.
yeah.
That there it
I
is.
love
Fried
when she
rice.
makes oxtails.
I don't think she loves when she makes oxtails though.
No. I love to eat it. Okay.
Okay.
Dang, kid. I thought you was gonna hit us. Okay. So why did I get scared like that for?
Oh, it's
What's your
finished
next
next.
question?
You sound real confident right now.
He said he's not done.
I got two. It's a
Okay, well
two-parter.
let's shoot this next one as Surrette first.
It's a two-part question. Okay,
Okay.
the first part I would say, what's the hardest part about being a parent?
Mm, that's a good question.
Very good question.
Um, Making sure that you're being the best parent that you can. You know, the child, God blessed you with this child that knew nothing about you. And the child is just relying on you to make right decisions for them, to keep them safe, to make sure that they're healthy. Um, they're just depending and relying on you. So just making sure that you make the right decisions, you make the right decisions and teaching them things so they can grow up and they can be good people, and they can be
Mhm.
good to others and they can be safe. Like the hardest thing is seeing that they're hurt, when they're not around you. You can't keep them safe. So it's hard. It's a lot of different things, but just making sure that the little human that you was blessed with is safe and happy and healthy.
Okay. How about you, mom?
Um, I mean, yeah, I think Surrette pretty much, took the words out of my mouth and stuff, but along the lines of, keeping your kids safe, because whatever decision you make, it has to be one that you're not going to, I guess, damage your kid too much, because,
Hmm.
you're untrained. Being a parent, you don't get any type of training and stuff. And then sometimes there are classes, there are, groups and whatnot, but everybody, walks different lives. So, regardless what they would tell you to do and stuff, it may not work for your situation. So I think, not making a mistake when raising kids and trying to be fair when raising kids, but also, trying to get the kid to understand that it's a process, and it's a, it's a team effort that, that you're doing, that you're using when you're raising kids, because you can try to do everything that, you think would be to the kids benefit, but then the kid is unappreciative of it because, that's not what the kid want to do, or, or the kid is just one that just wants to, I guess, be rebellious and not want to listen to anything you're saying. So it's difficult, where when you're raising kids, you gotta be careful, because you guys are so, like, precious and delicate. So any little mistakes you make as a parent, it's like that mistake can last, can leave a lasting effect on you, on
Mhm.
how you see things, on how it is, in the world. So now for us, Akil, in, us being a little personal and stuff, with me raising you guys initially by myself and stuff, where, I did have, was married to your dad and stuff. And then after being married to your dad and thinking, you know, even if the relationship doesn't work out, that I can still be able to co-parent with him. But he didn't make it easy with me being able to co-parent, because he probably still had that perception in his mind that we would always be, and and I would, I guess, accept anything that he threw my way, in spite of, me thinking about how, what if the relationship was going to be toxic, how it would affect you, in the long run. So with that, me trying to stay away from that toxicity, and then me trying to do it by myself, and then, God blessing me, with Pop and stuff, where now, I find, someone that can actually help me raise you and stuff, you and your brother and stuff, and then, give good insight, where I'm not afraid of, the insight that he would share with you. And so you would actually have another parent to, I guess, refer to if they tell you something, as opposed to just me, throwing my ways on you, and then just having someone else who can kind of balance it out. So, I mean, it is tough, because, when you're raising kids, you're afraid of, making mistakes, and that the things that you're doing, I don't want to say your mistakes, but the things that you're doing, what parents are doing, or the lives that they choose and stuff, or they try to stick in, because a lot of parents do that. A lot of parents, because they are afraid of raising their kids in a single family household, because they want to, make sure that the kid has everything, or that the kid, has every opportunity, or the kid is going to see somebody else that has a two-person household. Now, they're comparing, and for you to think that it was because of you or your brother that, me and your dad are not together. So, things like that is kind of like difficult, where I'm always cautious in the way I do things, because I don't want you to be upset later and be like, Mom, you could have at least did this, or you could have at least done that. And so that's why now, I leave it to you guys and stuff to see how you guys interact with him, or how you guys see things, because, I can't, I don't want it to be me controlling the situation. So what do you think about that? About what I said? Because, it is scary.
I get that.
Because I'm raising, a young man. And a lot of people would say, females can't raise boys and stuff. But, thank God I didn't have to do it, by myself, for the long haul. But
Mhm.
the times that I did, have to do it and stuff. What do you think about that? I know you know, I was kind of afraid of questions like that, but you know, just to kind of see what's your take on, did I almost do it right, or you know, did you understand, or you know, there's certain things that I could have done a little bit different.
No, I completely understood it. It made sense to me. I mean, seems like I came out all right. So it seems like you did at least a pretty good job. At least a decent job since I came out the way I am.
Okay.
I understand. I don't think there was much that you really could have done any differently. At least nothing that comes to mind. Um, yeah, but I completely understand what you mean. Most, I don't think there's really any mistakes that I can think of, which kind of leads me into my other question. It's kind of personal, so I understand if you don't want to fully answer it. But what would you say that you messed up on, that you a mistake that you've made that you wish you could take back?
A mistake that I made that I wish I could have taken back. I would have probably been a single parent sooner than I was, earlier in life than I was.
How soon?
Huh?
How much sooner?
I mean, you know, I guess, you know, I didn't become a single parent until after, you know, I think Amir was what, maybe a few months, or, you know, 4 or 5 months, maybe.
So
So,
when did you
you
want to
know,
become a single parent? When he was in your belly?
not well. I mean, Amir would have probably not been born to him and stuff, or with him being involved, but with Akil, after Akil and stuff, you know, soon as Akil was born, you know, and then soon as I started noticing the red flags, then that's when I would have, you know, been okay to be a single parent. But you know, you have society being all up in your face, all up in your business, like, yo, you supposed to this, you supposed to do, you supposed to do that, you know, you're supposed to stay married regardless, you know, if you're having, you know, this, not necessarily disagreements I understand, you can, you know, work out disagreements and stuff, but you having issues where it can affect the way you raise your kids and stuff, you know, I think I would have probably wanted to do it sooner.
Okay.
Yep.
You too, Cheek. Is there any mistakes that you think you've made?
Introducing sweets to Zion. Yes, not starting off with and sticking with vegetables, like, because now he's a picky eater, and of
Now,
course, yeah,
Zion's always been a picky eater.
really. Like now he knows and he can look and he can, before he puts a spoon in his mouth, if I'm hiding a carrot or onion or something he's not familiar with, he'll look at it first and then be like, he doesn't want that, or he'll spit it out. Like when we were growing up, we ate whatever was in front of us, what was given to us, okay? Vegetables, spinach, all that stuff. We had to eat it because that's what they gave us. That's what was served, or we're not going to eat at all. So just
Yep.
making sure that, just that part, like not giving him anything good. Just keeping him more healthy feeding so he can explore more. Maybe when he gets older, it might change. So we'll see. So,
Okay. All right. I got some actually good answers. I was afraid of some really political, straightforward, no truth answers. Happy I got one.
Okay. I was afraid too. I was afraid.
That's pretty much all the questions that I have.
Okay. What about Amir?
Amir. Hold on 1 second. I may come back with another question, so be prepared.
Oh boy. Okay. So Saret, what do you think about this session? Because girl, I was afraid.
They weren't too hard on us. So, there were real questions. Good questions, some fun ones, some hard ones. But I was
Mhm.
afraid too. I thought they would been like, get us, but they were good. They were good.
Yeah. No, I agree. I was terrified because I'm like, because I had to talk to him. I'm like, dude, you gotta be careful with the questions because we're on social media and
Yeah,
people
I'm gonna show
watching.
him that because now he went. He had to really tailor it or make for social media friendly.
Well, okay, so you don't want
Really
it to
be
be social
real.
media friendly?
Yeah, I need
Because
some
he
real
really
questions.
wanted a response. So by him really wanted a response, it's like, I don't know. But I don't think he held back any questions because I think, I guess these are the things that he really wanted to know. But I thought they were kind of,
Pretty
you
good.
know, yeah.
Easy.
I was afraid of the setup. Because it's like, when you don't, and I know he wouldn't set me up, but it's like when you don't know what somebody gonna
Right.
ask you and you gotta
Hmm.
answer, spontaneously. It's
Right.
like, dude,
The
are you
fear of the
serious?
unknown.
Yes, that's always a problem, fear of the unknown. But
Mhm.
while he tried to bring Amir up and stuff, um, I think they really liked last session because it kind of made them feel a little bit important or a little bit better that we are actually trying to get to know them as a person, to get to know the things that they like, the things that they like to do as kids, whereas back in our time, I don't know if our parents had the time. I don't think they had the time. They may have been able to do it if they weren't working so hard. And I'm not saying we're not working hard, but I think right now we have a little bit more flexibility and stuff where their hard work made it easier for us and stuff for us to not have to work, as hard as they did. So I'm hoping, by the things that we're doing, as parents, that we will be able to make it easier for our kids when they get, older and becoming adults. So I think, as parents, I think we did a pretty good job with
Yeah.
raising kids and being open-minded.
Yeah. I think we did too. And I think that our upbringing, tailored our thoughts and how we reared our kids, we raised them, and things that we didn't want or didn't like, that happened to us to try to do to our children. But we still got our parents' ways sometimes, and we can appreciate them because I don't play with kids, So that's my thought. I don't play with kids, okay?
I'm
So
back. There's having some audio problems.
So
oh,
let, let,
okay.
let him sit at your seat then.
Okay. All right. 1 second.
Amir, come on. We have to wrap it up.
Oh, actually, I actually did have one more question
Oh boy.
before everything. It's nothing. It's not bad. It's a, who's your favorite kid though? Who's your favorite?
That must be for you, Jennifer, because I only have one.
No, we lived with you for
But
4
they're
years.
considered your kids too.
Yes, close enough.
Oh,
We lived with you for 4 years.
I love you guys all equally. I don't have a
That's a cop out. That's a cop out. No, but so it is right. I love all my kids the same and stuff. I love all you guys
Mhm.
the same. Although each of you guys get different um attention from me, but I love all my kids the same. Like you, Akil, sometimes, your attention may be for certain things, while Amir, his attention can be for something completely different because you guys are different kids. And then Nanu, on the other hand, she's trying to figure out what kind of attention she needs from me and stuff. But, I think she knows what things that, is allowed and stuff in the household based on, watching you guys or based on my response to, the things that you guys do. So, yeah, I mean, it's not, a politically correct question or answer that I'm giving you, but yeah, no, I love all my kids the same.
Okay. Just to further boost my ego, let me just change the question. What specifically did you like about each of us? Like, what trait is it that you like that you would like about me, Amir, Nanu, etc.?
For you are Amir's a go-getter too. You are a go-getter. When it's time to get something done, you go and get it done. But it depends on what it is that you'll get
if it's
done.
something that he's interested in.
Yes, or he'll sense the room and see that, that if it's about to get him in trouble, he'll hurry up and do it because he don't want to get in trouble. While Amir, on the other hand, he will try to test the waters. Or Amir, what I like about him is that he can debate. He can debate a situation. However, sometimes in his debate, he learns that, there's other people who are great debaters and stuff, or that he gets his debative nature from someone else and stuff who hasn't given up their crown yet. So for you, Akil, you go and you get things done. You're a little bit more responsible without me having to ask. While Amir, on the other hand, because he knows that you're more responsible, he's less responsive in being responsible. But since Nanu came along, he's been, able to step up his game where, he's giving you a little break and stuff. And so now when Amir doesn't do anything, yes, it used to be that poop rolls downhill, but somehow you get that poop thrown right in your face and stuff, so you can, get Amir to come online with what we need him to do.
Poop?
I got you.
Yes.
These analogies.
Yep. So Amir, how you doing? I can't hear you. Amir's having an attitude today.
No, his mic isn't working. His mic isn't working.
Oh. Okay, so let him get on yours.
Man, come over here.
Does he have any questions? If he does, he doesn't have to get on.
Do you have questions, Amir?
He's coming over.
Okay. I shouldn't have said that. I should have waited till we were done. So now Amir might not hold any bars. He might just let it out.
As he shouldn't.
You said what? Yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Amir.
Hello.
How you doing? Do you have any questions?
No, not really.
Not really? Oh,
Not anymore. I
okay.
sent them to Akio because my mic wasn't working.
Oh, okay. So did Akil ask those questions already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
all right
Princess,
then. Oh, Naomi said happy birthday. Happy early birthday to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Naomi.
Are you excited, Amir? It's about to be your birthday.
Yeah. I think so.
What you trying to do for your birthday?
Maybe bowling. Bowling with friends or urban air. It really depends.
Okay. Did you remember to send TG Cheeks the list?
Yeah, I sent you the list.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent it, I
Well,
think last week.
That's a good list.
Yeah, that list ain't no joke.
No, it's not. But it's helpful, and he's been adding to it.
Yes, daily. Yeah, daily. I don't know, how much you think people got, that's going to be investing towards this gift, but yeah, he's been adding to it. So with that being said, please guys, like, share, so we can
Comment.
I know, right? So it can help with this gift that we have for Amir.
Yes, a whole long list. But I'm not mad at you though. So I hope you get most of or everything that you have on your list. I pray for that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. Okay, well, not to drag this. No last alibi. Any last questions, Akil, Amir?
No, I think that's all.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You guys for coming and asking questions.
Yeah, you're welcome. Akil.
Yeah, definitely.
Where?
Okay. So, okay. Yeah, I was really afraid and stuff because I thought these kids were gonna destroy us with questions. But seems like, these questions weren't too bad. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay. Yeah, right. But yeah, okay. So I don't think this was too bad. It wasn't too bad. I was really afraid and stuff. But yeah. But I'm glad that we were able to, answer some of their questions and stuff, and got a little personal and stuff, because I really wanted to see, especially since Akil, he's about to graduate, and then once he finish with school, he's gonna join the military and stuff, and so he's like an adult.
Wow.
So it's like, yeah, so I was probably more concerned with him of the situation of not having or being raised by his biological, but I think it wasn't a bad decision, because he and his dad, they get along and stuff. They get along and they're always bouncing ideas and stuff, and and it's like he's not missing anything. So I'm I'm happy about that, because I was really afraid about that. And I thought he was going to ask something about that.
Well, maybe you guys can have that question, on your own one day and see how you feel before going.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he constantly, talks to me, and, he's always reminding me that I made the right decision and stuff. Hey, Zazu. We're featuring everybody. Zazu want to make sure he bring himself on.
Yes. Do you have a question? Huh? That means this session needs to be over soon. Let's close your shirt up so you can say hi. I say hi. You being
Oh
shy?
gosh. Zazu playing shy.
Say
Hi,
hi.
Diane.
Say hi, Auntie.
Hi, Zazu. Zazu, Zazu. Oh, he's so cute. Zion loves attention, but he doesn't like attention.
Right. Right.
That's crazy. If Nadia was here, maybe he'll be a little bit less shy. But okay, this was great. This was fun. Thank you everyone for stopping by.
Yeah.
I thought the boys was gonna destroy us with the questions. I guess the questions, they were tough and stuff, but I hope they understood the reasons why we did certain things as parents, and why we choose, or why we would choose again to grow up in our environment, or in our generation and stuff. And hopefully they can learn some things that we've shared with them, and they can make their generation better. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you guys. Catch the replay. Tell us what you think. Thank you for watching. Come back with us next Sunday. This Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep. And if you guys have any questions for the boys and stuff, y'all can drop them in, and then once they give a response, we'll type them up. Thank you guys. Love y'all for watching. Bye.